G'day YouTube land, welcome back to Murray Crab Fishing. It's warm this afternoon, the days have still been warm enough, but the nights have actually been rather cold. So my theory, and I've often been wrong, but I'm going to check it out. My theory is that it has been rather cold at night, so the water's going to be cooling at night time, and I don't think the sun has quite this thing that it has had. So the water's going to hold its cold during the day, and therefore each night get colder and colder. So my thoughts are that it should be pretty cool at the moment, the water. I'm hoping that that means that the trout have come on. I'm just doing an exploration of a local creek, well, not a local creek, it's what we call our local, it's a creek we fish probably the most. I'm doing an exploration of that because it has been dry. We've had hardly any rain in 6 weeks, and by hardly any I mean like I'd be surprised if we had 5 mil. So everything's dry. So what I'm trying to figure out by this trip is is there any water in the creek? If there is, that's good. Is there any flowing water? And are there any fish still about? Right, so like I said, guys, I've got the bullet brown trout. You can see I've just smothered it with dizzy scent right there. You've got to have your dizzy scent. I'm going to see how that goes. I've got the Molix Skirm Jam Evo rod with my old Daiwa Aegis reel. I don't make them anymore, but I've always been happy with this reel. So I've got 6-pound line. I think I've got 8-pound leader, and I'm just going to see how we go. Very important fishing this time of year, guys. Snakes. Snakes always should be snakes should be something that is always on your mind. But at this time of year, the snakes have finished breeding. They're out and about for new territories and exploring. And as I said, it's been super dry, so they're looking for water as well. So when you're fishing along a waterway, you're going to be tracking down the area that snakes are actually being attracted to. The water is still, but it's clear. Oh gee, it's clean. Shallow. Is that a trout or a carp? I cannot tell from here. Oh, just scared a little trout. He's sitting in those sticks there. See if we can scare him out. Oh, there. There we went. You see, this is what we're going to see. This is putting oxygen in the water. So although the flow is low, it's still enough to give the fish some oxygen. The hell? Big carp or something. Got spooked by a little lure. Big tough carp. It was a big fish, that was a carp, 100%. Oh, there goes a snake. See, told ya. Black snake. They're about. Where'd he go? And he's gone. That's how quick they disappear. Oh yeah, the big carp in there. He just swam over towards my lure then. Filthy rotten carp. There's a fish taking off out of the shade in shallow water. If you guys have watched any of my other videos, flooded trout, my PB, 50cm trout. Turn off that log right there when this creek was flooded. So Looked a little bit different to now, but the exact same hole, just out of that corner down there. That's a trout right there. He saw me. Spooking another fish. They're sitting out in the open, like that guy was just swimming through the shallows. Ooh. He's on it straight away. And there he is, turned back around. Look at him. Sitting right there. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, guys. But he was on that instantly. He's not super keen on the old trout lure. Probably spook him if I move too much. I've got my little nymph on. Oh, he's on it. No, it scared him. I'm interested in that at all. Scared him. Well, that nymph had the opposite to the desired outcome. I threw it in and scared the fish away. He was spooked by it the first time, thought I threw it too close, threw it a bit further up, swam it down to him, spooked again. Now I'm going to try it for another couple of casts because I have put it on and it is a natural looking lure. But if I don't have any result in the next 5 or 6 casts, I'll be going back to something else, probably a smaller minnow. Just something less daunting because he did follow that minnow in at a 5 centimetre. I do have a couple of 15 mil, so 1.5 centimetres, so I might give them a run. More to follow. He just took off and hid then, he was spooked by that. Oh, that was a trout. Oh, on top of him. There he is. Look, right there. I've caught a 50 centimetre trout in here. I've dropped a 60, estimated to be 65 centimetre trout in this creek. So the big fish have to be somewhere, like whatever the hell that is up there, probably a carp, but I mean, you know, the big trout have to be somewhere. So I'm glad to see a lot of trout, but wouldn't mind catching one. Wouldn't mind seeing some bigger ones on my landed. Oh, see that's trout right there, moving through the water. He was having a go. He had a go. No, followed it and turned away. I just said I wanted to see a bigger fish. I've seen him, but he doesn't want to take me lure. He's still there somewhere. Have a crack, damn it. Yep. Finally, he had a go. Finally. Off he goes. Oh, I told you this one looks okay. I'm having a spooky kind of day. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. There's another trout. Oh. Ooh, that was a hit right there. Dropped a trout. Spooked a trout, spooked a trout, spooked a trout. 20 metres. 4 trout in 20 metres. That's a trout every 5 metres. I do not know how Robbie Alexander does this in gumboots. I mean, like he powers through that, not worried about snakes or blackberries. But my feet would have melted off by now. And he wears them everywhere. Hey, if you're watching this, Robbie, do you wear your gumboots in the middle of summer? I mean, like, when it's stinking hot, do you still wear gummies? And how do you deal with the fact that your feet must be 800 million degrees in a pair of black gumboots on a 35 plus degree day? Because it's nowhere near that hot and my feet are warm in these aqua shoes. That's why I keep getting in. So if you do watch this, yeah, do you wear them in summer? And if so, how do you cope? So, ooh, there's a follow. Followed. Ooh, got him. Followed me over the rock. Followed me over the rock and got him. And he hit that hard. It's the most aggressive hit by a long shot today. Oh, and he's off. Dropped him. Today, I have spooked I've seen well over 20 trout, right? Well over. Which, this is not a very big creek and you see it's very low, so it's a really good sign. Unfortunately, my conversion rate today was terrible, with 2 dropped, a couple other little swipes, and then the 1 landed. But what I have discovered is the creek is in pretty damn good nick. It's the fish have bred. There's a lot of small fish around. The water's, I think, part of the lack of interest to do with the warmth of the water. It's still pretty warm. It's cooling. It's definitely in the right direction. They are following and wanting to have a look at stuff. They're really not at that commitment stage where they are full on feeding. I think this year you'll see this creek fish really well. It's healthy, it's full of fish, and it's cooling quick. What the creek really needs is a good flush of rain. As I stated earlier, we haven't had rain in 6 or more weeks, and then when we had rain over summer, it was low. We had low rainfall, so everything's dry. The creeks are dry. The rivers are dry, the water's warm, the water's low. Everything needs that bit extra at the moment. But overall, I'm very happy. I honestly didn't expect much at all with the conditions we've had. And to get a fish, a drop of fish, have the action that I had, and to see the amount of fish that I saw is an absolute amazing thing, and very, very promising for the future. For the next 6 weeks, I think within a month to 6 weeks, granted, it's dependent on a little bit of rain, but if we do get that rain, this creek is going to be dynamite, and I'm so looking forward to that. And keep your eyes on the channel, guys, because I'll come back and check on it in about a month, I reckon. I'll bring Tegan back, we'll wander up the creek, and we'll see if we can't get a fish or two, and have a bit of fun. And I think that's looking like a good possibility. Thanks for coming with me today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Lots of action, only the one fish landed. Sometimes that's how it goes, and we'll keep that in mind for when I come back in a month, see how it fishes then. Subscriptions are the big ones, guys. They really do help keep us motivated. They help us with producing content. So please subscribe, and that'll help us to continue to produce videos, and hopefully I'll see you again soon.